boys and girls. Welcome to the zoo. My name is Annamarie, and I'm the zookeeper. Does anyone know what a zoo is? Yeah, a zoo is a place where people come to visit lots of animals. In the zoo, you can see animals in their habitat. Habitat is one of our vocabulary words, so it will show up on the screen right after I say it. If you forget what the vocabulary word means, just look at the vocab list that your teacher handed out. At our zoo, we make exhibits for all of the animals, which look like their homes in the wild. We have a tropical rainforest exhibit for exotic birds, a building of darkness for the animals who sleep during the daytime, and swimming pools for all of the animals that live in the water. Our zoo has a lot of different animals that need a lot of different habitats. Now, what kinds of animals are your favorite? Today, I want to teach you about some of the animals that live in our zoo. Let me introduce you to the first animal that we had in our zoo, the bison. Please welcome Bonnie the bison. Hello, boys and girls. Bonnie, where do bison usually live? Bison live in the grasslands of America. Where are the grasslands? The grasslands are found in the very middle of the United States. This area is made up of very flat land covered by grass. You know, bison eat lots of grass. At the zoo, though, I get fed pellets of food that look like the food people give their pets at home. You know, Bonnie's great-grandfather was the first animal we got at our zoo. My mom tells me that he had to come to the zoo so that he wouldn't be killed by a hunter. Sadly, the bison were hunted for their thick fur and their bones. People even hunted them for fun. So many bison were killed that they became almost extinct. Once people realized that there were so few bison left, they put a lot of the remaining bison in zoos like ours. At the zoo, these bison can't be hunted, and they can be taken care of by zookeepers like me. So the zoo saved the bison from extinction. I'm sure glad that you take care of me so well, but sometimes I imagine how much fun it would be to live in the open grasslands. Well, in a little while, some of our audience is going to help redesign your home. That sounds so cool. All right, our next guest is Timmy the tiger. Hey, Timmy.
Hello, Zookeeper Annamarie.
Timmy is a Siberian tiger. That's the largest species of tiger. He weighs 440 pounds.
Oh. Why the surprise? How much do you all weigh? Oh, wow. You're all so tiny.
Timmy, like other Siberian tigers, came to the zoo because tigers are hunted for their soft fur. Since they live in really cold places, these tigers have very thick coats of fur. Lots of people like to make big warm coats out of it.
Well, I'm not sharing my fur.
We won't let any hunters near you, Timmy. I promise.
Thanks. Hey, Miss Annamarie, do you think I could introduce our next guest?
Sure, Timmy.
Our next guest is my very best friend. Her family comes from China, just like mine does. Please welcome Penny the panda.
Oh, hello everyone. Timmy didn't tell me that there were going to be this many people in the audience. I'm very shy.
Don't worry, Penny. These are our new friends. They're here to learn all about the zoo from your point of view. Now, Penny, what is your favorite thing to eat here at the zoo?
Well, pandas like to eat lots and lots of bamboo. In China, where my family comes from, there are fields and fields of bamboo patches that pandas can snack on for hours. Oh, I just love it. It's crisp and delicious. In China, lots of bamboo is being cut down to make room for houses and other buildings. This building is getting rid of the habitat of the pandas, and it's also getting rid of their food. Without bamboo and a home, we can't survive. That's why it's so important that people protect the land that animals need to live. Our next animal guest knows all about that.
Well, thanks for having me, Miss Annamarie. I'm going to go eat some bamboo now. Okay, let's all welcome Ollie the sea otter.
Hello, Zookeeper Annamarie.
Hello, Ollie. You know, Ollie, you're all wet.
Well, Miss Annamarie, otters live in the water. My family comes from the Pacific Ocean. We only get out of the water for very special things. But since I like you so much, I figured I'd come and meet your new friends.
Thanks, Ollie. I know everyone's really happy to meet you. Where Ollie comes from, it's very cold. A sea otter's thick fur keeps it nice and warm in the cold ocean.
That's right. If my fur gets ruined, it can't keep me warm enough anymore.
That's right, Ollie. You know, when pollution gets dumped in the ocean, it can easily damage an otter's fur, and it can also make the otter very sick.
In the wild, oil makes an otter's hair very sticky, and it makes us really sick when we try to clean it. I came to the zoo a year ago. Some fishermen rescued me when I got really sick. You see, a big boat carrying a lot of oil was sailing down the ocean. An accident must have happened because all of a sudden there was a loud bang and lots of gross brown liquid called oil came off the boat. Before I knew it, the oil covered my whole body. My fur couldn't keep me warm anymore, and it was hard for me to swim. So I tried to lick it off, but it made me so sick. A few hours later, a fishing boat came alongside me, and a net brought me into the boat. Some humans washed me in soap and got all of the sticky oil off, and then they brought me to the zoo so I could get better. I was in pretty bad shape. You know, Miss Annamarie, I just can't figure out why you humans would want to use all that gross stuff.
We use oil to run our cars and our electronics, like our video games. Lots and lots of oil is taken out of the ground and carried across the world. Everyone uses oil.
Well, if you could be a little more careful, that could save a lot of animals in the ocean.
That's right. It would also be good for us to use less oil. Then there would be less going on the boats in the ocean. This can easily be done by riding your bicycle instead of asking your parents to drive you to a friend's house, and by turning off the lights when you're not in the room.
Maybe if you did that, sea otters wouldn't be endangered.
I believe if we all work together to lower our oil use and to be more careful about wasting electricity, we can save the otters. What do you guys think? Yay! Well, thanks for having me. Our last guest today is the only animal on our show that isn't endangered anymore. Please help me to welcome Ellie the bald eagle.
Hello, everyone.
Now, Ellie, when you first came to the zoo, bald eagles were endangered.
Yes, Miss Annamarie, we were. You see, there is a poison called DDT that was really bad news for my species.